What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are Crypto.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel.
You didn't wait for me to get in the frame, homie. Alright, guys, so today is story time. Bedtime stories, because it's pretty late.
Bedtime stories.
What are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to talk about the first time me and Beto met. Or how we met, actually. Yeah, how we met.
Right,
it's a long story, so sit back, relax, get your tea, get whatever, and enjoy it.
Grab some snacks / popcorn, because in a couple other clips, I'll probably add it right here. I kept trying to say snacks, and Chris tried to add popcorn. I don't know why. You watch popcorn.
It's a movie.
You would not watch popcorn with the YouTube video, but I guess. But yeah, it all started with me.
Okay, so he's gonna start off with how it all started
with me, and then we'll start like adding to the story and all that. I followed her on a lot of social medias for a long time, and she would never follow me back.
Let me just mention, I did not follow him because at the time he didn't have any pictures of himself whatsoever. So I was like, a little suspicious.
But yeah, so what I would do is I would follow her, and then she wouldn't follow back, so then I would unfollow and then follow back, and then just wait for her to like follow me. And then she never noticed until like maybe like one time I unfollowed her, and I was like, I waited a couple months, and then I think I might have posted some pictures of myself.
Yeah, you did.
And then I followed her again, then she followed me. And then so I wouldn't hit her up. I would always like see her Instagram pictures and everything, and I would want to hit her up, but I never hit her up for some reason. I don't know. She looked a little intimidating, so I wouldn't hit her up. But one time I was at my homie Junior's house, and we were playing video games. She put on her story, like, if you're 20 years old and still play video games, don't even hit me up. And,
no shade.
And I was 20 years old at the time, and I was playing video games while I read that, so I was like, this is perfect, like the perfect time to just slide right into the demons. The demons. Oh! You gotta slide into the DMs, that's what I'm trying to say. I thought it was perfect, so I hit her with I'm 20 years old, I'm playing video games right now, but I'll break my PS4.
Boy, if you don't get
I think if you talk to me or something like that, some shit like that, some corny ass shit, and then what'd you tell me?
I hit him with the don't break it. At the time he had one picture of himself, so I was kind of like I didn't know, but the conversation in general just went really smooth, so it automatically kind of like lured me in.
Yeah, that conversation lasted like only like a couple hours, and then it like automatically just said like she deleted her. No, you deleted your Instagram.
Oh, that's right.
You deleted your Instagram, and I didn't even get to like get her number. I didn't even say my name, nothing. Like I didn't even get a chance to do nothing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
I wasn't able to talk to her no more.
After that conversation had happened, I deleted my Instagram, and I only had Facebook and Snapchat, I believe, at the time. So I didn't know his name, I didn't know his last name, I didn't know anything of him. I didn't even know if he was from here, from where I'm from. So what I did was, like, at the time he had VBXTO, so I put 2 and 2 together, and it made sense that his name was Beto. So I looked him up on Facebook, couldn't find him, and it was through like just coincidence that I was like scrolling and scrolling down, and then I just saw like a picture that kind of gave me the vibe of him, and it ended up being him. So I messaged him and I told him that I apologize for deleting my Instagram, and that
you gave me your name and everything.
I gave him my name, my number, and I told him that I hoped that it wasn't too late for me to hit him up.
And what was funny is that like I only had that Facebook because I forgot which app told me like to make a Facebook for some reason to use it, so I made it, and I just never used the Facebook. Once she hit me up, by the time I saw it, I was in Mexico. Like I would never log into Facebook. Like I said, I just made it for the app. One time I just happened to log in, and I see that it said right there her name and all that, and I was already a week late. So then I was like, damn, what if it's already too late for me? Like I was a week late, And I hit her up, and then that's where it started. Like, we just would FaceTime calls and everything like that.
We talked for about a week through just phone calls and, you know, Snapchat and everything like that.
FaceTime.
For about a week.
Yeah.
Fast forward to a week after we had already been talking. My aunt's baby had just been born, and I wanted to go over there to Mexicali to meet him. It was already kind of like running through my mind, but once he told me I'm landing in Mexicali, you know, after that I'll get home and I'll meet you there. I was being spontaneous. So I told him that, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go over there anyway, so I might as well just pick you up and then we can just drive home together.
For real, she was about to pick me up from the airport. Never met her in my life. She don't even know nothing. She knows what she knows for about a week.
Yeah.
That's all she knows. And first time we meet, she picks me up in the airport. In Mexico. It's crazy.
Don't make it sound so crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy.
I think it was just more so because in his mind, he thinks I hadn't noticed him. But I had definitely noticed him. I mean, we're talking about like what? Back in 2015.
Yeah.
When I had a Twitter, I noticed that he was like one of the first guys that had like the nose piercing. Just little things like that he thinks I didn't notice of him, but I really did.
Alright, well, didn't seem like it because you never followed me back.
Okay, but we're here.
Yeah, okay, don't put me on the spot, stop. Fast forward to her saying that I told her the date that I was gonna land and all that. So now it's the day that I'm flying to Mexicali, and so I land in Mexicali and I hit her up that I'm here, and then she gets there, and so it's my first time seeing her, and I was hella nervous. So we knocked it off pretty good. We didn't make it awkward.
It was definitely like we had already known each other for ages.
It felt like I knew her for so long after a week of talking. It was funny because the first time I met her and I opened the door thinking I was gonna have to sit in the back. Her sister and her two nieces were in the car, and it was my first time meeting her niece. And she just straight up tells me, Theo, she already knew from the jump where this was going. She already knew it was cracking. She's been the homegirl ever since.
She really has. Mind you guys, I got to my aunt's house. I was there for literally like 10 minutes because he had already mentioned that he was gonna land. Mind you, I had said that I was gonna go meet my little cousin, but I was more so just going to meet him, if it makes sense. I mean, it sounds harsh, but
use it as an excuse.
Yeah. I just remember like once he told me, oh, we already landed, I was like on my way with my sister, and I'm just like super nervous, obviously. Like I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. It wasn't anything that I expected to be like awkward or anything like that. It was just like instant, like we just clicked.
Yeah, like, I didn't think it was gonna be awkward. I just thought it was gonna be mad, nerve-wracking.
Yeah, nerve-wracking.
Yeah, like when we were there and shit like that. I just thought it was. I didn't think it was gonna be awkward. Just because
I felt it was.
You thought it was gonna be awkward?
Yeah. Just because
the only time I thought it was gonna be awkward was in the line when we were gonna have to cross.
Oh right.
That's where I was like, man, we're gonna have to be like kind of forced to talk because we don't know how long the line is gonna be.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets cracking.
We're leaving that part out.
No, we're not. I'm gonna tell that story. So then she picks me up from the airport and we go straight towards the Linea in Mexicali. If you guys are familiar with the Mexicali border, the old Linea, obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys know where like the Chinatown and Subway and all that is. She's in the driver's seat, I'm in the passenger seat. Her sister's in the back, and the two nieces are in the back in their car seats and everything like that. So we're already like maybe like 30-40 minutes in the line. We still got a grip to go. She needs to go to the restroom. She has to do number one.
So I have like a serious problem with having to go pee everywhere.
She has a weak bladder.
Yeah, I have a very.
She goes to the restroom.
She got into the restroom.
She goes to the restroom. She goes to the restroom a lot. She didn't want to go, so then I told her, like, just go. Like, there's a Subway right there. Just go. And you're just gonna go pee. You know what I mean? You're not gonna take long.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It will still be like not that far. So she gets off and like I get in the driver's seat and she goes.
Yes, guys, I let him drive my car.
And left me with her sister and her nieces. Don't even know me.
Don't even know me.
So then like 5 minutes passed, or maybe I think it was like 5 minutes.
I'll tell this side of the story.
No, but first I'm gonna say my story because I wanna say how it happened, and then you can say like how it happened. 5 minutes passed. And I told her sister, like, damn, like, Chris is taking a long ass time. And she was like, yeah, she has. And then maybe like 2 minutes passed, and you know, like we're already worried, so like 2 minutes felt like way longer. And I'm telling that dude, like, it's been a long time, like it's crazy. And she's like, yeah, like what am I gonna tell my mom? What am I gonna tell my mom? And I'm just like, bro, like we're not gonna cross the border, like you trippy, like we're not even gonna go home, like what do you mean? What are you gonna tell your mom? Like we're gonna have to get her first before we bounce. She was already like, what am I gonna tell my mom? I'm like, no. So then I told her, I was like, I'm gonna get off and you just drive. So she goes, all right. So then I get off. And I go
Mind you guys, hold on. Mind you guys, when he landed in Mexicali, obviously he was with his family. His family went in a separate car. It just so happened that they went to the same exact linea we went to at the same exact time. So
yeah, so then I was walking toward the subway, and my parents were in the line. They see me, and my pops rolls down the window. He's like, hey, what happened? And I was like, well, like, I didn't want to say nothing. I was just, I was like, well, I'm going to the restroom. And he's like, all right. So then later on, he ended up telling me that when he saw me, he thought they kicked me out of the car. He was already like, yo, I got you right here. Like, just. So then I go to the subway, and I get there, and I tell him, like, did a girl come in here with the usher asking to use the restroom? And they're like, well, no one came in. Our restrooms were out of order. So I'm like, damn, like. I'm like, what? Like, what happened? Like,
why
what
would
do
they
you mean?
even say that?
I know, I was like, what? Like, 2 thoughts came to my head. One, they snatched her up before she even got to Subway. But I'm like, yo, there's too much people. Like, I forgot what. I think I thought, like they hit me with an okie doke because I left all my luggages, right? I left all my luggages in your trunk.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, yo, it just robbed me. Like, I was like,
you thought we robbed you?
At first, I was like, yo, what happened? What happened?
I would never.
So then I'm like, yo, like, so then I go back. Well, I mean, I didn't think you would get lost the first time I met you.
I know.
So then I went back to the car, and I told her sister straight up, like, dude, like, they said no one pulled up to the subway, this and that. So now her face went like she's mad scared. She's like, yo, what am I gonna tell my mom? What am I gonna tell my mom? And I'm just right here thinking, like, I lost love of my life. Like, damn. Oh, first time talking to her, deletes Instagram. Hits me up, I hit her up a week late, and I'm not even in the valley able to kick it with her, because if I would have answered when she first hit me up, I would have met her before I went to Mexico.
Yeah. Which I'm glad you didn't.
Why?
Because it built up, like, the anticipation.
True. So then, yeah, so I'm already like, damn, I already lost the love of my life. First time I met her, like, they already snatched her. Like, now I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't just be fucked up and be like, yo, I gotta bounce. My parents are in the line.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Mind you, when Chris went to the restroom, she didn't take her phone. I don't know why. She left her phone in the car. So from the distance, we see somebody walking with a girl walking so far away. I'm like, that looks like Chris. She looks, she goes, that is Chris. And from far away, like, you could tell she was hella nervous.
Everyone clapping in the back.
Everyone's like, hey, Chris.
Whatever.
And then, you could tell she was hella nervous. She was like covering her face, flipping us off and all that shit. She's all mad. She was like, she gets in the car mad as hell, all nervous, and the guys are like, she hits me with like, oh, I told him you'd give him $20. I was like, wait, what?
Not you'd.
Wait, what?
I said we'd give him $20.
But she knew she didn't have $20.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Then why'd I give it?
Whatever.
We gave him $20 and they bounced. I know it's a lot of money, but they brought the love of my life back. So yeah, we crossed the border and we did our thing, and that's where it's been ever since. But that's pretty funny. Chris is gonna tell her story of how the whole lost situation happened, because I was pretty surprised myself. Take it away, baby.
So I get off and I go to Subway, and they tell me, oh, our restrooms are out of order. So I'm like, okay, no biggie. So they're like, oh, the pharmacy right next to us should have a restroom. So I go in, the pharmacy's closed. I'm like, oh my god, like, whatever. So I turn the corner, I walk into this other place, and they're like, oh, it's only for customers. And I'm like, okay, I did not like bring anything with me. So then they tell me, oh, if you walk down 2 blocks, there's a Pemex and they have a restroom. So I'm like, okay, I really need to go. I might as well just walk 2 blocks. I walk to Pemex, thank god I make it. I walk back, and I obviously started off from where I left them. So I'm like walking and I don't see them, and I'm like, oh my god, like, do not tell me I'm getting lost. I walk all the way to the front and I don't see them, and then I walk back and I still don't see them. So I'm like, oh my god, like I'm freaking out at this point. I don't have any help. I don't have money. I don't have my phone. I don't have anything.
I guess you thought how long you thought you left for a long time, and you probably thought we were far ahead.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I thought. I thought I had left like and been gone for like an hour. Like that was my thought. I come across these two men and I'm like, guys, if you guys let me borrow your guys' phone, I'll give you guys 20 bucks. And so I'm calling, and I call everyone. I obviously didn't know his number at the time. I tried calling my sister, she wouldn't pick up. I tried calling my sister's husband, and he picks up, and I tell him, can you please tell Karen to call me to this exact number? So Karen calls me. Karen's my sister. Karen calls me, and she is like, hey, we're like right where you left us, like right where you left us. The line hasn't moved whatsoever. So I'm like walking back.
For real, we weren't even that far.
Yeah, I'm walking back, and mind you, I had told the description of the car to the two guys, and they're just, oh, like we found the car, it's right here, it's right here. And yeah, like I finally met up with them, and yeah, it was super embarrassing. he handled it in a way that it was just so natural, like we all laughed it off.
Yeah, I tried to make her not feel awkward. I just made her laugh.
Yeah.
I obviously capped on her. I said a couple jokes in here and
you
there.
Still do.
I do,
but
it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stories, like a lot. we should probably do a little sequence of like stories and
different
stuff
stories.
like that. We have a lot of stories that are pretty funny, to be honest with you guys.
We've been through a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, we finally got home, and we hung out for a little bit, got to know each other, realized we were gonna get married and have 40 kids, and here we are now. Like
yeah,
we're still working on the kid situation,
right? But yeah, that's our story on how we met, and we've been fucking kicking ever since.
Yeah, he's been my freaking best friend. I mean, he's a pain in the butt sometimes, but
you too.
I'm not. Also, keep in mind that the giveaway is still going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
the
too
link
late.
will be in the bio to that giveaway.
It's free AirPods.
For real, all you gotta do is just click a button. You guys, dead ass, like, you just gotta click a button. You click a button and you're in the giveaway. You have to just like, comment, subscribe, share if you'd like. We'd appreciate it if you guys do the little bell and all that.
Hit the bell.
But yeah, like 250 subscribers gets 250 subscribers, and you guys get some AirPods. I mean, it's simple as that. Who doesn't want no free AirPods?
Yeah.
Right?
Also, guys, if you guys have any ideas for us, challenges, story times,
let us know.
Yeah, comment down below. We have a lot of things coming. It's just a matter of us planning things out. But yeah, we're trying to keep you guys entertained and basically just try to give you guys like raw content of our relationship and how we really are. Those of you who really know us just know that we're the same exact people on camera as we are off. So like we said, like, comment, subscribe, share if you want.
Share to your abuelita right here.
The tias,
everybody,
the tios, everyone.
especially if she's most of that's the favorite one. You want me to RKO this fucking video up?
Okay,
fucking watch out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!